All right, guys, we got to practice subtracting fractions with regrouping, okay? So hopefully you practiced last night and you are remembering the steps. We're going to write them in our notebook today. I'm going to do a sample problem with you so that I can help you remember what we need to do and in which order. There's lots of steps, so make sure that your posture is good, you're sitting up straight, and you're paying attention. Let's say we were subtracting 4 1/4 minus 1 2/3. Okay, the first step I think that you know, you need to find your LCD or least common denominator. In this case, my LCD is going to be 12. I am going to create two new fractions that are equivalent to the fractions that I'm starting with, but I need to use the same denominator, which in this case is 12. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12, 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 2 is 8. I cannot subtract 3 minus 8. If I have 3/12 of something, I cannot give away 8/12. Okay, so I need to regroup. You learned regrouping with subtraction when you were in second grade. It's going to work very similarly. I'm going to take out one whole. I'm going to replace that whole in fraction form. Every time I do that, I want to use the same denominator so that I can continue to add using that same denominator, okay? 3/12 plus 12/12. Basically, I took one whole out of there, and all I did was change it into fraction form. Now, you can't forget the next step. You have to add these two fractions together before you go ahead and subtract. Okay, 3/12 plus 12/12 is 15/12. Now I can go ahead and subtract 15/12 from 8/12. Okay, 15 minus 8 is 7. I keep my denominator the same. One very important thing, you cannot forget your whole numbers. If you want to continue to rewrite them every time you carry every time you make an equivalent fraction, you can. Just don't forget to go back to them. They're crucial. 3 minus 1 is 2, and that's going to make my answer 2 7/12. I cannot simplify 7/12, so I know that my answer is in simplified form. Please remember that when you are trying to figure out if your answer is in simplified form and you don't have a calculator, you want to check and see if both of your numbers can be divided by the same number. The other thing is, if you have an improper fraction, let's say you have a bigger number in your numerator than in your denominator, then you need to simplify that as well. We're going to practice today, so get ready. We're going to do several practice problems, and we're going to make sure that we own this skill, that we understand this skill. I'm going to ask you to give me your best effort, do your best, and make sure that you have a great positive attitude.